Hey there, welcome to day 88. It's Piano Day. My name is Foggy. This is my year of solo board gaming, considered ill-advised and stupid by many. And we are in the middle of It's a Wonderful World board game week. And that is where we're doing pretty much It's a Wonderful World all week. We did a regular version on the first day. We did one of the solo scenarios that are given in the base game on the second day. We started a campaign called War or Peace. Now, and I'm not going to do the entire campaign on stream. I might actually pick this up later on in the year, because trying to fill 365 days with the number of board games I have is not going to be easy, given there aren't 365 board games. But we are going to do scenario number 2. I enjoyed the first one. The first one was pretty easy, but I'm not going to give any details of that. In fact, I'm going to hide this card that I should have been hiding before. We are going to continue to play as Republic of Europe, because I think we have to stick with the same campaign, same empire all the way through. But we are in the middle of the campaign, so at this point, if you are afraid of spoilers for the War or Peace campaign for It's a Wonderful World, turn this video off. Go watch another video. Go watch the Shut Up or Sit Down solo spectacular that they recorded at the beginning of the COVID pandemic. Go check out one of Paula Deming's Table for One videos. I'm going to go ahead and start scenario 2. So turn away, go away. All right, now, everyone who's still here, good. Spoilers, you're good. All right. So, in the first game, we managed to complete the objective. We had to get a score of 50 to play normal mode, and we got a score of 75, so 73, I think. And so we got a little trophy. Our trophy was Director of PAX 10. Now, that basically, because we completed PAX 10, basically their version of the UN, and we won, we get to, twice per game, exchange a general for a Crystallum. Now that means that we can take a general, use it as a wild card for anything. That is pretty huge. It is a bit of a conflict with our bonus because we get 1 extra point for every general. So the question is whether or not that'll be worth it. We're going to go ahead and leave this Director of Pax by our Empire card, just almost off screen, not entirely. And we're going to go ahead. We've been told now to go ahead and start envelope 2. So we're going to put this one back. This is the cards for that one. Then this is the board game. These are the rules. Congratulations, you may now open CO1 SC2. All right. Here we go. Let's find out what's inside. All right. We got another pack of cards, including the Statue of the Explorer. Commemoration Month. 6 months later. The peace is already becoming a faded memory. Whether by arms race, technological progress, or great discovery, each empire found its way to the slippery slope of its own agenda. As we near the commemoration of the end of the Great Wars, each empire wants to prove it is the greatest of the world. From now on, and until the end of the campaign, all the players use their empire card with the side B face up. There we go. Open the secret box C0101. There's stuff in here. Secret box. Okay, there we go. It's like a chocolate bar. As you can see, the seal is still there. And I'm pretty sure the flags, I know it probably feels like they're saying like this is an American thing. Pretty sure the flags just indicate the language of the contents. There'd be a little French flag if this were in French, Canadian flag if this were in Canadian French. I'm going to tear the box explicitly, but I might have to. There we go. All right. All right, secret box. All right, that's everything that's in there. Secret box, CO101. So this gives us a new item that will go on the end here, which I think is still visible. Add the General Financier and Crystallum Production Board extension. We've done that. New production rule from now on and for all future games after the exploration production step. If you have the right cards, you produce generals, financiers, and crystallums. Note, it is still possible to obtain financiers, generals, and crystallums at any time via construction bonus, supremacy bonus, or transferring cubes into crystallum. All right, so that's all we need to know from that. Some statue cards produce, and then it gives you a list of things that they can produce. And basically, this is a new step of production. Okay, so we don't. During the games, you can build your statue card by following the basic rules of the game to benefit from their effect. Okay, so we don't want to. Shuffle the statue cards and deal a random one to each player. Place your statue in the construction area at the beginning of the game. Return the other statue cards to the envelope. And then that's pretty much it. So we're going to go ahead and put this away and this away. Keep that sort of like at the ready. Keep that off to this. Let's put this up here. Put this up here. Put this up here. Put this away. And now we're going to take the statue of the Explorer out. Fumbling with envelopes, isn't it so much fun? When you've got big fingers and that's a little tiny thing. Literally just closed on it. Opened it and then it closed. And did it again. Okay, so we only want to take out the statue cards. We won't look at anything else. Okay, get that closed like that. Now we're going to shuffle these up. And statue of the Dictator. All right, if we build that, we're going to get some generals. Which is good because we can convert that to crystallum. We're going to need, pretty much, we might get that like really quickly. That is a quick item for us to get. Now, just a reminder that no matter what, the B side of all the empires are the same. It doesn't really matter what's on the B, which empire you picked, because they all have the same production value. So really at that point, it is just about flavor. Two. 3, 4, 5, 6 alive. All right. And now we begin. And of course, we're playing on the normal level of difficulty, so our goal is to get 50 points. Which one do we want to start with? Do we want to start with, let's start with this one. This one's nice and close by. Let's see what we got here. We got a Mega Drill. Mega Drill is nice because that actually can get you a lot of good stuff really quickly. National Monument, military base. Where to start? Where to begin? I feel like these two cards work well together because this will give extra points for that. I always feel like I have difficulty with how much is being produced in the first round. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to generate a recycling plant. I am not going to do the military base. And as much as I'd like the Mega Drill, I think I want my focus to be on getting a Juggernaut. Because that is worth points at the end of the game. So we're going to sacrifice that. The advantage of doing it this way is that we now have a recycling plant already in place. So now we're going to get a lot more points a lot more gray stuff. And I think we go ahead and we put these two in our construction area with the plans to build both of them. This one by the end of the game, and this one hopefully not too far into the game. We're going to go ahead and pick one more. I think we're going to pick this one because it's in the way otherwise. We're going to Zeppelin. Underground City, Military Base, Center of the Earth, and Research Center. I think Center of the Earth definitely we want to keep. That is a lot of points for the end of the game. This one's tough because It's the only thing so far that we have that would generate science, but we also are starting to run out of things that we can actually put on other things. Um, I think what we do is we actually go ahead and try to build that at some point. The Zeppelin is tempting. So is the underground city. I think we try for the underground city and we recycle these. So that's going to give us a blue and a gray. Blue technically being exploration. And I think we're going to go ahead and start to fill this one up kind of quick. If we can get it next turn, that'd be great. We're not going to get it this turn, though. We are on our first production cycle. We're going to get 4 grays. We're going to go ahead and start aiming for this as quickly as we can. Actually, we should have gone here, shouldn't we? We're going to go there instead of the underground city because we can get this science done. We're going to get 1 energy, just 1 energy, that's it. But it does allow us to complete the research project. And we'll get some science out of this now. We now generate science. We're going to generate 3 science. And unfortunately, we only need 1. The other 2 will simply go off to the side here. All right, and then that's it. We've completed our first turn. Not great. We've only constructed 2 places. Kind of a crappy turn, actually. So unknown technology. That is going to be really good. World Congress, University, Industrial Complex, and Museum. I think we need to get some money generated as well. I think we're going to go with this one. Just try to get that built. It's going to be tough. I think we're going to put unknown technology into play. But then I think we're going to trade on the rest of these. Trade on Center of the Earth. Trade on World Congress. Give this to the underground city. And we'll trade on University. And we'll put this towards unknown technology. And then we'll pick another one. We'll go with this one. Okay, we're starting to get really not in a good situation here. We need 2 energy, and we're not getting anything that actually produces energy. I think we take these 2 and recycle them so that we complete the money here so that we can start to get this into production. We'll go ahead and activate the Treasures of the Templar. We'll move all this stuff out of the way. Get this ready to go for production. And we'll go ahead and convert these into blues and start this up. Which probably looks like crappy strategy, because it is. And then that's it. So we start our production. We're going to get 4 grays. I am doing horrible this game. We will go ahead and produce this. And I think we got to try to start getting this produced. Except this is going to be easier, and I don't know what to do with that. I really don't. I'm kind of at a loss. I feel like I'm not playing this game very well. This particular round. Underground City is now built. We're going to generate, and plus we get a Crystallum out of that, so that will go towards... We need that for the Juggernaut. We'll generate 3 gas this round, 3 energy this round. So we will go ahead and we will generate the Statue of the Dictator. Get that underway. These all go back. We have 1 more energy that we can put towards something. Could put it towards the industrial complex. I think we're going to put it towards the Juggernaut so we can get that underway and produce a little bit sooner. We're going to get 3 science. That'll all go towards unknown technology. We don't have any money or any exploration, which is ridiculous. We're going to get 2 generals. We're going to convert those right away to Crystallum. And I think we're going to go ahead and we'll complete this next turn. I think we go here. Shall we go 1 there and 1 there? I think that's the best way to go. God awful. I'm doing a god awful job this game. So now it's round 3. We're going to take another one of these. We're going to get a recycling plant, Zeppelin, offshore oil rig, human cloning, and industrial complex. We have not generated anything that generates this exploration or like we're just doing I'm just doing a horrible job of this. We're going to generate 3 electricity the next round. We need all of it just to get these things up and running. So sort of tells you where we are. We could get this offshore oil rig going, but we're only generating 6. We're generating 6 steel. That'll be enough to get this, and like 1 thing on that. What do I do? If I did human cloning, like that's not a bad thing. That's going to give me some extra points at the end. And I kind of feel like I'm not focusing on getting points yet, which is also not a good thing. I need to focus on getting points, which means I think I take the human cloning. I think I return the industrial complex for money. I'm going to get 1 money out of that. I'm going to put it on there because that'll be more important there. I think I take this and I get 1 from that. There's a part of me that wants to just redeem both of these. As much as I would like to get this going, I think I'm going to put this down, recycle this, and get another blue. All right, last set that we're going to do for this round. Robot Assistance, Nuclear Power Plant, Secret Laboratory, Research Center, Robotic Animals. If we did this would generate a lot of energy, but I'm not wild about that. We're going to get 3 science out of this. 1 which will go towards unknown technology. I think I need to keep in mind that I am trying to play towards science because that gives me a lot of points. So I'm going to keep these 2. Can you even see that off screen? Yeah, that's still on screen. And then I'm going to play Nuclear Power Plant for its energy. And I'm going to play these 2 for their science. And I'm going to get Robotic Animals right away. So I'm going to get these. And that'll generate 1 more science. Plus I get a general as a benefit. I've already used my Director of PAX ability. So these are all going to be bonuses. This one will go on to Center of the Earth to get used there. So now we're going to start generating production. We're going to get 7 of these. So we'll actually get the dude, Financier. And we're going to go ahead and, first of all, I think we're going to get ready to do the industrial complex. We'll go ahead and do 3 here for the Juggernaut. And we'll do 3 here for the offshore oil rig. And we'll get that right away as well. So that blue goes over here. These grays go over here. We get a Financier as a bonus. And this is going to be in production for the next step, which is energy. So now we're going to get 4 energy. This allows us to complete the Juggernaut. So these all go away. This will get us 2 generals, one of which will go on the center of the earth, the other of which will go into our points pile. 2 more energy, one will go on to industrial complex. So that's that. 1 energy is left over. We don't have any place to put it, so it'll go there. All right, next up, we have science. Did we just do science? No, we did not just do science. For science, we've only got 3. So 3 science, is that it? I thought we had more for some reason. We'll do 2 on human cloning. We'll do 1 on unknown technology. That'll give us this as another point. We get another general. Sorry, another financier. The blue dude. We got another blue dude. That'll complete that. Now we're going to do yellows. Now we got 3 yellows, so we're starting to get some production up. I'm just worried it's going to be a little way too late to really matter. So we'll go ahead and start the National Monument. We're going to get some blues. So it'll be 2 blues here. Need 1 more blue to finish this off. All right. Then we're going to get some generals. We're going to produce 2 generals as part of all this. That'll go there. Okay, so now, where are we? We're going to start the... Oh, robot assistance. I forgot robot assistance. Which means I probably should have finished that. That would have been better. Because that is not going to do much of anything on the next round. But I'd rather have completed human cloning. And so that's a mistake on my part. C'est la vie. Tank Division, Research Center, Transmutation, Wind Turbines, Financial Center. Okay, so where do we begin? I think... So we're going to generate right now 3 science, which is not enough to complete the cards that are in front of us. We need 2 more science to complete those. If we had the Research Center, which we could get from... Currently we're going to get 8 concrete, which is enough for the Research Center and the National Monument. We're going to get 1 energy. We're going to get 4 energy. Right now we've only got a bonus for tanks. We kind of need a bonus for science. Right now we're looking at 12 points for science. And we want 15. All right, so I think I go for these 2. Stupid as that might sound. I can't do anything with Financial Center on its own. I can convert it to money. I'm going to get enough money as it is, but it might be helpful to have some extras left over. So let's go ahead and convert that to money. Wind turbine, I can either trade for electricity now or I can get 1 electricity. Either way, it's probably better just to recycle it because it's only going to matter for 1 more turn. In which case we'll go ahead and give that to the Research Center. And then Tank Division. I think Tank Division we might as well keep. We might get a blue one in this last one. You never know. All right, so this is garbage. This will be 2 points. This will be 4 points if I can get all of it, and it'll give me a place to put money. So I'm going to go ahead and make the museum. This could be worth 3 points, but I don't have the energy to fill it. So I'm going to trade this in. Icebreaker. Don't have the energy. So I'm just going to go ahead and complete this. There goes the generals. There goes the exploration. And we got ourselves the center of the earth for 15 points, which is a huge plus. That's going to leave supercomputer and magnetic train. And I think what we want to do, as much as I want 1 more science, I think we have to just go ahead and give up on this Because we're going to get, I think, a total of 3 science, and that's it. So that's going to fill up robot assistance. It's not even going to fill up unknown technology. We actually kind of need that there. We might get 2 more for this. So we're looking at 5. That'll cover that. We're not even going to be able to cover transmutation, are we? So yeah, we'll trade this in for science. Go ahead and put this on... Go ahead and put this on transmutation. Maybe we can get this... nope, we're going to put it on here. We're going to make sure that we get that. And we'll go ahead and trade this one in for money. Probably not the best thing to do with it, but let's go ahead and just get that out of the way. All right, so now we're going to do our last round of production. We're going to get a total of 8 gray. It's pretty good. We'll get a general out of it. We're going to take these and put them here, and we're going to take these and put them here. Both of those get produced. So it'll be a nice small little bonus there as far as production goes. Not much of one, though. We'll go ahead and take that out, take these off, and put this here. No production bonus, but we'll get some science out of that. We now go on to the black. We go for energy. Never really did a whole lot with that, did we? So we'll get that for there. And we're going to get 1. We might as well contribute this to here. Give this to here, and we're going to get some... those, and we're going to get a crystallum. Now, here's the dilemma. Where do I put the crystallum? And I think the answer is, if I put it here, that completes this card. That's out of the way. And then I can get all of this as well. I'll get this. That's no problem. Yeah, I don't think it's going to make a difference. I think all of this gets produced no matter what. So we might as well go for... Might as well go for this one, because at least that one will have some production for the next couple rounds. Or do we do it that way? No, we'll give it to this so that we get this bonus first. So that was the black energy. Now we go for green science. We've got 5 science this time around. Not enough to get a bonus, unfortunately. This will allow us to complete transmutation. Go ahead and get that. We get a bonus of 1 crystallum cube. Let's see. I probably should have put these away first. That's not a crystallum cube. That's a crystallum cube. That leaves us with these. Now we could either get this or this. I don't think it really makes a difference, but I think I kind of want to get the crystallum cubes instead. So we'll do that. Get the crystallum cubes. Treasure of the temples. That's 2 crystallum cubes. And now we're going to go ahead and complete this and this. So we get the points for those. That goes there. We unfortunately don't get any sort of production out of it, so it's really just worth 1 point, plus the bonus for science that we get at the end. Tank engines built. Really just kind of a bummer of a card to build. We'll get a general out of it, but nothing else. And then finally we'll go on to money. We're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 money, so we'll get a general out of this. And that means that we'll finish this for construction, and we'll finish this for construction. And I don't think there's any reason to count anything else. So I don't think you can do anything with the crystallum cubes at the end of it. Like, they're not worth any points. Crystallum is worthless at the end of the game. Yep. Kind of what I thought. So we got these two built at least. There's no construction bonuses for either, so they'll just go like this. And that is the end of the game. And so now we count up points. We'll see how well we did. We're going to use the same sheet as before. We'll do this as scenario 2. Okay, so in terms of raw points, we got 1, 3, 5, 20, 21, 26. We did get a bonus for war cards, so that's 1, 2, 3 times 1. It's going to be 3 cards. For science, we're going to get 3 for that. 3 for each science. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I don't have any other multipliers for science, so that's 15. For every bank card, I'll get 2. I think that's the only bonus I have for that. So it's 1, 2, 3. So that's 6 there. For every treasure card, I'll get 2. There's only 2 of them, so that's 4. For the generals, I don't get any extra bonuses, so it'll just be the 1 for each of them, so that's 5. And then for the generals, I don't get any bonus for those, so that'll just be 4. And the total that I get is 26, plus 3 is 29. That's 29, 44, 50, 59, 63. So that's not a bad total. Not as good as the first game, but it does count as a win. So let's find out what happens next. That is the card. That is campaign 1. That is not helping me. Here we go. Commemoration month. End of the game resolution. At the end of the game, so many resources wasted to build monuments to stroke individual egos. So much energy to benefit so few. So many losses to promote narcissism. Where would these new empires stop? And what will happen to those who fail in this headlong race? Oh, I forgot to generate generals at the end. I got 2 generals out of that. So I should be 2 points higher. So, sorry. Forgot that. It's an easy step to forget. The Empire won the game gets the Charismatic Leader card. Each empire that built its statue during the game gets a Glory of the Nation card. Okay. So we got 2 cards coming out of this. Place Charismatic Leader in your construction area at the beginning of the following game. During the game, you can construct Charismatic Leader following the normal construction rules so you can benefit from its effect. At the end of the game, gain 1 VP for each of your general or financiers, your choice. So basically, you're going to get a bonus based on whichever one is higher. I don't think you have to make that decision ahead of time. So we got Charismatic Leader now. Up here in the center. And we got a Glory of the Nation card. Each empire that built its statue during the game gets a Glory of the Nation card. Twice during the game, you can place 2 resources on this card to get 1 Crystallum. That's a nice touch. Each empire that failed to finish its statue gets an Abandoned Construction card, which goes directly onto their Empire card. Produce +1 gray during each production phase. This card is worth -3 victory points at the end of the game. Ouch! That is going to hurt. Okay. So, we've got a bunch of cards now over here on the side, which I know you can't really see, so we'll try to move that over a little bit. There we go. You get to see the mic as well. All right. That should work. Folks, thank you for joining me today. We're going to continue on. I think we're going to do Scenario 3 tomorrow. Might as well. And then I think after that, we're going to stop on the campaign. We could continue, but I'm kind of wary about doing an entire campaign on stream. I feel like doing the entire role-player adventures was not a great idea on my part. It was 10 games, and it took the life out of me. It did not help that some of those games were 2 hours long. And I'm still dreading like some of these games that I have that I've not touched yet, like this War of Mine, which is typically like a 4-hour game, or Mage Knight, which I have and I've never taken the time to learn, and I'm dreading that day. I'm dreading learning that game. So, but for now, I'm going to sign off, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Ciao, everybody.